Hello everybody, before starting this video, I wanted to let you know that you can win a copy of Xenoverse 3 when it comes out if you help me reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year. To be a winner, all you have to do is be a subscriber of the channel and the winner will be selected randomly from that pool. Thank you, like and subscribe. In this video, let's discuss which Saiyans have more potential, the Earthlings or the full-blood Saiyans. Throughout Dragon Ball, we have been presented with Goku, Vegeta, and they have been pretty much the main Saiyans of Dragon Ball. And we keep getting presented with, they're so strong, they get power boosts, they always end up saving the day. However, I believe that the Half Saiyans, meaning Trunks, Goten, and Gohan, have the most potential, the one that have the ability to have powers that we have never seen before. Why do I say this? Let's go back to the Cell saga, where Goku and Gohan end up going into the hyperbolic time chamber. And in there is when Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan. Now, let's talk about that for a minute. Because Goku did not unlock Super Saiyan until he was an adult. I mean, the guy was married, had a kid, and even when he was facing death, he still didn't unlock it back when he was facing Raditz. He chose to be killed instead of actually unlocking Super Saiyan. He did not unlock Super Saiyan until he saw Krillin die in front of him when Frieza killed. And by this time, Gohan was a kid that already was fighting, and that's when Goku was able to do that. Now, teenage Gohan, he goes into the hyperbolic time chamber. When Goku, he comes out of there a Super Saiyan, stronger than the Super Saiyan that Goku had unlocked back in the Namek saga. And why do I say that he was stronger back then? Well, just in that form, when he came out of there, he was able to start fighting against Cell. Goku came out of there and he didn't think he was able to beat Cell, so he decided to put Gohan in the middle of all this. It wasn't until Gohan got really angry that he was able to pretty much unlock Super Saiyan 2, which at this point wasn't fully unlocked by Goku because he wasn't able to even keep up with the Cell Juniors. So if Gohan was able to unlock Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2, and his Super Saiyan 1 was way more stronger, his Super Saiyan 1 was stronger than when Goku unlocked his, then that tells me that being half human, half Saiyan, it tells me that allows you to have a lot more power. That does not mean that you have the same drive. As we can see, Gohan loses that drive, while Goku and Vegeta always want to keep going. That's one of my theories. Now let's talk about another Saiyan, Future Trunks. Future Trunks is another Saiyan that is half human, half Saiyan. And he also was able to unlock Super Saiyan without the help of the hyperbolic time chamber. Nowhere do we see that he went into that. He just unlocked this form from seeing Gohan dying, training with Gohan, future Gohan, and he's able to unlock this form. This form is also even more powerful than Goku's first transformation, because if we go back to the Android saga when Trunks came to the past and Frieza arrived, he took Frieza out like he was Yamcha. I mean, he was toying with him. Trunks wasn't playing games. He cut this motherfucker up in pieces and blow him to oblivion. He then took care of King Cole in seconds. So I don't know if this happened because he just wanted to get it over with, and when Goku was a Super Saiyan back then in Namek, he just wanted to fight, because we know that Goku, he is one of those that will drag a fight. But based on the evidence that I have seen throughout Dragon Ball, we can see that being half Saiyan and half human gives you some sort of edge. Now let's talk about Trunks again, but let's talk about the Black Goku arc, Zamasu arc, whatever you want to call it. Again, when Trunks came, he had already mastered Super Saiyan 2, and then he was able to unlock Super Saiyan Rage. He was able to keep up with Goku and Vegeta. He was able to achieve this in one arc on his own. He didn't go into the hyperbolic time chamber this time. He was pretty much Senkai boost, fight after fight, and just trying to do his best. And this whole time, he was just getting better and better. And I mean, this guy, he was pushed in this arc like Roman Reigns in WWE, for those wrestling fans that can get that reference. I mean, I have no problem with that. I love it. I love it when they have these characters and they have power boosts. Of course, I'm still going to criticize some of this stuff, but I like it. I mean, you have to move forward. you cannot leave a character in one level. I don't even care if it doesn't make sense. I'll call it out, but who cares? It's just Dragon Ball. So because of that, again, more evidence that shows me that if you're a half Saiyan and half human, you have a better opportunity to have more power. Now, let's talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 90, or just Dragon Ball Super as a whole. When Dragon Ball Super started, Gohan was an okay character, but then as the series kept progressing, he was forgotten. I mean, by the time Frieza arrived, Gohan was pretty much non-existent. That he was like, oh, I think I can still transform. That's how weak they had made Gohan. Then they kept teasing us that he may be coming back, getting better, getting that fight in him again, but every time it was just a tease every time. Not until the Tournament of Power, when the exhibition matches started. That's when Gohan pretty much made a comeback. They show us what he can do. We loved it. And from that time, Gohan went to another level. And let's just think about this for a minute. This was 40 hours ago that Gohan made a comeback. Exactly. 40 hours ago, Gohan had just come back to fight, and then he started training with Piccolo and he kept training. For 40 hours, he was able to pretty much get his mystic form back. Is it his full form? I'm going to say yes. Why? In episode 90, he's able to keep up with Goku. Goku is in a different league right now. We all know that. But we also seeing other people keeping up with him. So it will make no sense for Gohan not to keep up with him. But let's look at the power level, right? Goku has a god form at this point. Gohan is not even there. I think what Gohan is going to eventually develop is another mystic form of his own, or something else, but I don't think it's going to be the blue hair Saiyan. In 40 hours, they have given us what we've been wanting for 90 episodes. Yes, we've been wanting this out of Gohan. We've been wanting this since the beginning. And I'm not saying that I'm a Gohan fan. I like Gohan, and I like when they show his character as they did in episode 90. But I think they could have built this up. Maybe they didn't know where the story was going back then. And also because at the NOC, he's not really a fighter at the NOC. But he's not the guy that we saw in the Frieza saga either. So is that what they were thinking? I don't know. But I believe he could have been built slowly from that time, and not just in 40 hours, boom, I'm strong. Because if he can do this in 40 hours, imagine what he can do if he's always training at least half of the time that Goku is. That brings me back to the main idea of this video. If you are half human, half Saiyan, it means that you can reach levels that you cannot even think of quicker. You can get there quicker and get stronger than pure blood Saiyans like Vegeta and Goku that struggle. They have fought their way through the years. And Gohan can do this in 40 hours. At least to me, it says that if you are half Saiyan, half human, you will reach levels that Goku will be jealous of. I believe the reason why these half humans, half Saiyans are not always reaching this level as quicker as we want, or they're not pursued, is because they don't have the Saiyan gene that Goku and Vegeta have, which is the thrill of the fight, always looking for it. If you look at Gohan and you look at Trunks, they just want to get the fight over with. Gohan doesn't want to hurt you and gives you a choice. Trunks is just going to kill the hell out of you, and he wants to get it over with. He does not want to fight if he doesn't have to. So these guys are tender. They're not looking for a fight unless they have to. Goku is always looking for the next challenge. Vegeta wants to be the strongest there is. So you have two branches here. So based on all the evidence, everything I've seen to Dragon Ball, I believe that Gohan can probably surpass Goku if he keeps training. I do not think that's going to happen. Goku is the main character, and even if Gohan gets ahead of Goku, that will not be for long. We already saw that in the Cell Saga, but that didn't last long. Goku came back, Super Saiyan 3, boom. So yes, we'll have our good moments with Trunks, Gohan, and hopefully in the future, Goten and Trunks, but we will have to see. Thank you, like my video, share, let's start a conversation in the comment section. See you next time.